Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive, the fast-paced action RPG based on the popular Solo Leveling franchise, has just been released. Head on over to Steam to begin Sung Jin-woo's epic journey to become Shadow Monarch today.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Kinda Funny podcast for the first week of December. It is December 2025.
It is.
This year just went by like that.
Like, wasn't it just March?
It was just
March.
I swear to God, this year just started, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, I hope you had a really lovely Thanksgiving Day holiday. Little time off, little time with family. I had some fun. If you guys didn't know, of course, we're an 11-person small business here, all about live talk shows. They talked about a bunch of cool stuff on Kinda Funny Games Daily, but today is Marvel Cosmic Invasion Day. Greg talked about it. They talked about it on Gamescast. And Mike, what are we streaming later today?
Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
There you go. Thank you to our shout out to our Patreon producers, James Hastings, Carl Jacobs, and Omega Buster. If you guys didn't know, this is the Kinda Funny podcast where each and every week, 3, sometimes 4 best friends gather on this desk, each bringing some fun topics for your amusement. And boy, do we have some for you.
I'm nervous.
Joining me today, it's Christmas in December, finally.
It's happening, everybody.
Joey
It's
Noah,
finally
how are
Christmas
you?
in December. Honored to be bestowed my nickname on today, the first day of December.
Your birth name, your
It is.
birthright.
It is.
And rounding out the trio,
I'm giving
the
you
Czar
a
of
face.
Nar. The Czar of Nar. What's
I
happening?
was going to come at you with some different ways.
Come at me with different ways.
I was gonna hit you with the "What's up, my guy?" I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to see you, Nick, and Joey as well. I missed you all week.
I know.
You
I haven't
that.
seen Mike in
So Joey knows that I've missed her a lot. I've missed you especially a lot, Nick.
You texted me
We
a
missed
lot
Bear,
over the
too.
break.
Yes.
Yeah, but I was
Yeah, we didn't see
gone,
each
and
other.
then
We
Mike
didn't see
was
each other the whole
gone. So,
thing.
I haven't seen
And
Mike
then,
all week.
Then you get on this little conversation about how the year's gone by so fast. No, it has not.
It has.
Okay, me and
well,
Roger
you're
did
doing the
3
marathon
motherfucking
streams.
marathons.
You've been
where I
Yeah.
You
walked
put
my
twice the
happy
amount of
ass.
your that's
Like this year has been a fantastic year. This year rocked, and I don't think it went by fast enough. I think it was perfect.
You think it was perfect?
Yeah, I look back on it and I smile at all the fun that we had.
I always look at December and I just think to myself, we've got 2 months of work to cram into 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Because December obviously is a time that we all take off, but it's a time that we're all prepping for various different things. I know.
Yeah.
I imagine Barrett's knee deep in prep for some sort of Game of the Year discussion. We've got Game Awards coming up, of course. Lots of great things to look forward to in December.
Funny day.
Kind of funny day.
And where the
coming
hell
up.
is Roger?
Where's
Roger's
And
been
all
gone
of
for
this is
too
happening.
long.
Where the
Too
hell
long.
is Roger?
I tell you what,
I don't
Joey,
even remember what his face looks like or what his voice sounds like anymore, you know?
It's Monday of last week. I took a couple of
Who am I going
days
to talk
off.
about the shitty movies I'm watching with?
Who am I going to talk about the shitty movies
I know.
I'm watching with? It's
We're
Monday.
not talking to each other about them.
It's Monday of last week, and Mike texts me. He goes, "Slappy, you've been gone for 1 day, and I can't stand this. There's no one in this office. Everyone's gone. What's going on? You have to come home now." And I'm like, "Mike, I just started my vacation. I'm on the East Coast. I can't do that right now." And he was like,
Tough.
come home, Slappy."
Mm-hmm.
There we are, 3 weeks without Roger.
Yeah.
I thought today.
What?
I wake up from a text message from Roger, getting excited. I say, "I hope you're back. Don't tell me if you're back or not. Like, I'm hoping you're back." I'm thinking he's going to be back. I got a present for Roger sitting on his
You got a
desk right now.
present. Oh, I did see it.
Yeah, you see that?
Mm-hmm.
General manager, Andrew
He's
Luck.
gonna be thrilled. I
gonna
can't think
be-
of anybody who's gonna be more excited about
I
this
like
gift
to
than
bring
Roger.
trash to Roger's life.
I love that for you. Whatever you bring to him, I bring to him in food.
Yeah.
That's
Share it together.
that's how Mike shows his love. He bestows upon you a burden of a gift.
Yes.
Andy got the cactus.
And did you get the cactus?
Andy
watered
still
it
has the
today.
cactus.
Yep.
The
watered
threat
it
of the
today.
cactus. still
Roger
looms.
gets this.
Andrew like
Bobblehead?
bobblehead, yeah.
Is it a
Great.
Stanford branded one?
Yes. He's the general manager of football at Stanford.
Andrew Luck?
Yeah, Had a fun one. So there I was at the football game, right? And it's bobblehead night. Of course, we miss out on receiving the bobbleheads. God forbid there are that many people at a Stanford football game at 7:15 on a cold winter night when they're getting their
So you
butt
didn't get a
whooped.
bobblehead.
I did not receive a bobblehead. But then what had happened is when you sit up in the 200 sections, people leave early, especially on a beatdown, and they don't want to carry the bobblehead. What did me and my crew do? We proceeded to play the game of who could go out to other areas of the stands and bring back the most bobbleheads.
Yeah.
So maybe we walked out with about 10 bobbleheads at the end of the night.
I want a bobblehead.
Hey, I got another one in the car for you.
Good.
You
take
got a
it.
deal.
I'll take it. I'll put it on my desk. It'll be the only piece of tchotchke. How was everyone's Thanksgivings?
It was great. I went to Half Moon Bay,
Nice.
which is like, if you're not from here, it's like maybe 25 minutes south of the lovely city of San Francisco.
Depending
had a
on
nice little
mudslides. Could be 3 hours.
Very true. And then just like we rented a big house together.
Oh, that's awesome.
Went to the brewery for Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh,
and
wow.
I had like a Thanksgiving dinner, which was nice. I had fish and chips and clam chowder because that's what you have in Half Moon Bay.
Oh, yeah.
And that was like infinitely better than mashed potatoes and turkey, honestly. And then just like hung out. It was nice. Usually I have to drive between like 2 or 3 hours for Thanksgiving, so to have it be like 20 minutes from my house is so nice.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, because usually what you do, Sac.
We do Sacramento. We've done Napa. We've done Russian River. We've done Clear Lake. We've kind of done all of the water adjacent. Mostly, I guess the farthest one we haven't done is we've never done Tahoe altogether, but
That's far.
one of these days.
That'd be fun. I've done Thanksgiving in Tahoe. It's fun. It's
That's
pretty
so fun.
kind of nestled in. I don't know if it's snowing up there just yet.
Not yet.
Not
They're
yet.
having
Oh,
a
because
slow
they
start to the
delayed
season.
or they
Yeah, they're
one
out
of them,
there.
right?
You-
Did Squaw say that they're
we
not
could-
opening for a while?
Yeah, we could go on a whole tirade of that. Like, it's crazy what Vail Resorts and the Epic Pass has done. They're out here charging $123 to ski on one run right now. Like, that's
One run?
ludicrous. They're going to get up to $226 in December. That's crazy, Nick. When I started skiing, okay, it
Back when you
wasn't
were a
that.
wee little
When I-
bean sprout.
When I started working at Vail Resorts in Heavenly, it was only $89 for a day pass.
Yeah.
Now we've crossed the $250
That's
marker.
crazy.
Well, buddy,
It's insane.
I remember a time when I used to go to movie theaters and the ticket for a matinee was $3.25. So think about that.
Think about that.
Think about that.
Think-
You know, I learned something interesting over the break. I
Tell
did
me.
not know that Vail was a brand.
Yes,
didn't know
Vail,
that.
Vail's the megacorp.
I just thought it was a place in Colorado because I'd always
thought it was,
heard of
just
Vail,
a
Colorado.
town.
No, apparently the Palisades and a bunch of other mountains are owned by the Vail Corporation. And so those are Vail resorts technically because there's another Vail. There's Vails all over the country apparently. I didn't-
Vail is the megacorp. Vail is Vail, Colorado, you're thinking of, which is the mountain resort. There is a Vail, Colorado that has it all. But Vail now is one giant thing, which is the Epic Pass. You're thinking of the Icon Pass, which owns Palisades and a couple other ones, the Rival Pass now.
Interesting.
So there's two passes to get.
And when you get the pass, do you get that for that side of the mountain and the other side of the mountain for Alpine or no? do you
Let's
do that?
see. Alpine and
They got to be owned, but they're owned by the city.
what's the new name? Palisades.
Palisade, not Squaw.
Yeah, they might be teamed up because they were building a lift together. So I'm not sure on that one. I never went with the Icon Pass because I was always an Epic Pass guy with Vail because I was working there where they would give it to us. There was no reason to buy it.
Were you at Palisades or where were you at?
No, I was at Heavenly.
You're at Heavenly.
So you had Heavenly, North Star, Kirkwood.
I
Were all
love
purchased by
North
Vail
Star.
Resorts. And then the other one started to get bought up by other companies.
That's crazy.
I couldn't tell you what's under the Icon.
That's got to be crazy to think like just the consolidation of all of these things in corporate America to
Ski
these like
resorts, yeah.
5 mega corporations. It's that and real estate. Everything's going to be owned by one corporation.
Crazy.
It's all going to be BlackRock.
We're going to be in Cyberpunk 27.
All of those.
Yeah, 27. So that was fun. That's great. Mike,
How was
did you
your
go up-
Thanksgiving?
I was good. It was good.
Yeah,
We-
what'd you do? I'm sure you
we-
did something fun.
Every year, we like to sometimes travel on Thanksgiving because my wife doesn't have, she gets a little time off. We get a little time off, so we'll take a couple extra days and go someplace. And oftentimes we see family, but more often than not, we'll do a little trip for us,
A
and
little
then
escape.
like Christmas, one or the other will be family.
Mhm.
We don't do both. We don't do Thanksgiving and Christmas family because it's a lot of family
It's a lot.
in a very close proximity. And this year we picked Thanksgiving to travel because we did my brother's 50th birthday last month, and we saw a bunch of family. So I thought I could maybe get away from the Catholic guilt
Yes.
of not showing up for Thanksgiving. Of course, the most Catholic of holidays, Thanksgiving. Not at all, but my mom still shot me a look when I FaceTimed her from Canada, and she was like traitor, and then just wouldn't talk to me the rest of the day. And I was like, I don't know if that's politically charged or just mostly a family charged thing, but I'm not going to read too much into that. But my wife and I went to Montreal.
Oh.
Yeah, to see. She has a really
okay.
good friend out there.
Bonjour.
As I've been corrected, it's Montreal. That's how you say it if you're an American and don't want to speak the Queen's language,
Oh,
French.
shit.
But it was fun. Very cold, snowy.
Was
Snowed
there
on
snow?
us the last day. Yep.
Ooh.
Snowed on us the very first day, and the last day was like nice little wake up to a snowfall. And we had Thanksgiving Day dinner, like a lunch, late lunch, early dinner with her friend and their family at a cute little French bistro in Montreal called Le Express.
Oh.
And it was very, very, it's been there since the 80s.
Mhm.
Cutest place you've ever seen in your life. It's literally, they take a picture of the staff in front of it every single year from like
Oh, that's
1984 on. So all the walls are lined
Like
with
the Overlook
staff.
Hotel picture.
Yeah, kind of creepy when you think about it, but very, very good. Ate escargot for the first time. That
Oh.
was fun. Had never
Thumbs
had
up,
that.
thumbs down.
Very much thumbs up.
Oh.
Well, anything that you cover with Gruyere and butter and
yeah.
garlic is going to be good.
That's kind of
and
how
you-
I feel about oysters.
Yeah, I had a French baguette too, and they were just like, I just made a little escargot sandwich, and I was like, I'm good. This is all I
Yeah.
need. It was like an appetizer, like that and bourbon. Although you can't get American bourbon there right now. Which
Oh
is
yeah,
crazy.
all the import stuff.
Very crazy. I was like, can I get a Maker's Mark? And the guy's like, oh, I wish you could, bud, but we don't have any. And I was like, but it's on the menu. And they're like, yeah, talk to your president about that. I was like,
The worst.
my bad. But that was fun. Little travel. Came back over and had a couple shows over the weekend, and then right back to it.
Love it.
It was good.
Love
good.
Thanksgiving.
I love hearing that, Nick. If I knew you were going, I would have requested some knickknacks for you to
You know how
purchase
he
for
loves
me.
a souvenir.
Well, I should have got you. My wife found these things because she's Dutch. She found these things called speculoos cookies
Oh,
that she
Oh.
loves, and I should have brought some back for everyone because these were actually official, like real
the
Dutch,
good ones.
like in the language.
if you've ever had
speculoos
cookie
cookies.
butter, those are the cookies that the cookie
Oh.
butter's made out of.
They're like a
I'm
spicy,
heavy with cookie
cinnamony, just
Yeah.
good. Not gingerbread, definitely different, but just a good cookie. And I ate
Okay.
so many of them.
not a ginger snap.
No, similar.
Okay,
s-
okay.
but not the same.
Butterier
A little buttery or a little
Oh,
way
I
better.
like that.
and less cinnamon. Or less maybe of the other spices. Can't remember which one.
I would ask for an Expos hat. I'm a big fan of the baseball team.
I love that hat.
You know what I mean? I like this
Yeah.
hat. I like the colors.
That wouldn't be what
Are
I'd
they-
get.
But they're
I
not
would have
still
gotten
there,
you
right? Is
I
the
don't know.
team gone?
the Montreal Expos. Well, they still sell the hat. I still
They
see people
definitely
wearing
sell the hat. You might be right, Joe. I don't know.
Because isn't the
Until
blue-
2004.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are they at now?
I
What
think-
are they? What
I don't
happened
think-
to them?
I think they're gone.
They
Oh,
dissolved. Oh,
Yeah.
Nano
wow.
Blue Jays
Pacho.
are the only Canadian team anymore.
Yeah.
They don't exist anymore.
Wow.
That's it. They still sell
We're
the hat.
taking
'cause I've seen the
baseball
hat.
from Canada. That's crazy.
No, Mike. If you go to Montreal, you have to
Oh, they're
be a
the
hockey fan.
Nationals.
You have to be the
Hockey
Montreal
fan.
Canadas or whatever they're
Yes.
called.
They
I
got
forget what the
moved.
team-
Canadians.
The Canadians.
And now they're the
I
Nationals.
forgot what the team's called there, but they're a big hockey town.
I would have asked for
That's
a
for
hat.
sure.
I would have asked for a hat.
I would have
yeah.
gotten you one, man.
Okay. I like that.
Leafs? No, that's Toronto.
Maybe the Maple Leafs, maybe
Maple Leafs is
I
Toronto.
thought that
Damn.
was Toronto.
Good for you, Nick. for
Oh, they're
traveling
literally the
always.
Canadians.
the Canadians. Yeah.
Nick's always traveling. I get jealous of it, Joe.
I
For the
know.
guy
They
who
get
wants to
such
travel
fun
but doesn't
adventures.
actually like to travel.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't
I
like
always
being on
get-
planes.
Yeah, I just don't like
You
being
don't
on
like being on
planes.
planes. You don't like not being at the office. So it
Meta-
seems like travel would be like the thing that you don't really.
Met a guy at the 19th Street staircase.
Okay.
Him and his wife had the Alaska license plate on. And of
Okay.
course, me and Big Mike have to say what's
Just
up.
chatting
Big
it
Mike
up.
worked on the Alaskan pipeline. King crab fished up there. I've been up to Alaska. So it's like, we
That
got
hasn't your dad?
we
done?
got the
The
family
amount
ties.
of lore that's just in Mike's orbit
we
is
got
always
excited.
just.
Mike's dad is a journeyman.
Was your dad
just gets out
on?
there
What
and
was
does
the name
it.
of that show? Deadliest Catch?
Deadliest catch.
He was not on Deadliest Catch, but what he did was Deadliest
Okay,
Catch.
okay,
Right.
okay.
Yeah. He has some great stories about being on the fishing boat and all the insane stuff that happens. He says it was always wet. Always
Oh,
wet.
I
You're
hate
always
that.
wet. But we have to talk with the guy. And so the wife is from Anchorage. The husband commutes from LA to Anchorage all the time.
That's crazy.
Because he works for Boeing down in
Okay.
LA.
Oh.
And he's like, oh, it's just an easy 5.5 hour nonstop. And I looked down, I was like, that's fucking stop.
Well, I imagine
I'm
though-
not doing that.
I imagine
you
if
have
you
to
work for
fly-
Boeing, you're flying first class.
oh, yeah, you're probably
gotta
living the
be
good
fine.
life.
And if you live in Anchorage, you're used to having to
Everything's
fly
fine.
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
I mean, shitting.
So yeah, he's over here like, oh,
I-
5.5 hours, nothing to me. And I'm like, that's my breaking point. I think I've now proven that I'm good for 4. I can make 4. 5.5, I get a little restless.
'Cause
Right.
that's
At-
getting you to the East Coast.
Here to Boston, I'm getting a little in the seat. I'm like, okay,
Little antsy.
we're done now, right?
It's a little far.
Yeah.
Montreal was 6 hours on the way back. I think it was 5 something on the way there, 6 hours on the way
Oh.
back. And it was enough that I read for the most part on the way back, but on the way there, I was like, oh man, they better have some real good movies. And I'll tell you what, Canada Air,
Nothing?
nothing.
Not
It was
even
like-
like a Crazy Rich Asian staple?
No, they had Ballerina, which my wife wanted to watch, but I was like, I don't really want to watch Ballerina on a plane. So I ended up watching
Little gory.
Jarhead.
Oh,
which I hadn't seen in forever. And I remember not liking it. And I was like, I wonder if I don't like this
Jake
movie.
Gyllenhaal?
Jake Gyllenhaal. It's I want to say Sam Mendes directed it, the guy that did Skyfall, and Casino Royale. And I just remember I'm a sucker for like hardcore, teach you something, make you feel something war movies. But I remember watching that movie the first time being like, this ain't no Saving Private Ryan. Like, they didn't nail this movie. Watching it again, a bit older, I really, really enjoyed that movie. So I think it's a really, really good, really, really interesting film. And I think Jake Gyllenhaal did a great job in it. It's a great cast overall. Like half the people I didn't even recognize the first time. I was like, wait, John Krasinski's in this? The kid from the Tokyo Drift is in this? Like he's,
the bad one?
Yeah.
Like the one that can't act?
No, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey. Hey. He's perfect as a country jarhead, which is great. And the Skarsgård guy's in there. Not Stellan Skarsgård, but the other Skarsgård that's not related to the Skarsgårds.
Oh, Peter
Skarsgård.
Yeah,
he's
the
really,
other
really good.
Skarsgård.
He's like the second character. And then, of course, Jamie Foxx is fucking goated.
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx is like one of those guys that I know he just had a stroke, but I feel like he needs to get back in there because I miss Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx has some really, really great roles.
Yeah, it was great. He was great in this.
Love it.
Just fantastic.
I got to show my extended family. A lot of them had never seen Point Break.
Oh my
So
God.
we got to watch Point Break this weekend. And then I got to be like, hey, everybody who hasn't seen Point Break, have you seen Fast and Furious? Because they're pretty much the same movie. Nobody had ever, even my dad was like, oh, I guess they are the same movie. And I've never put it together.
It is.
No wonder I like
they're
them
very
both.
similar movies. Obviously Point Break, a cut above. A cut above.
I don't know.
You think Fast and Furious is better than Point Break? I mean, they're similar movies in that both the leads really aren't great actors.
Yeah.
But I mean, at
the
least
Bodhi?
but Bodhi's. I mean,
No,
Patrick
he's
Swayze
talking
is-
about
he's talking about Keanu?
Yeah.
Keanu and Paul Walker were very much the same caliber actor when they did those movies, and that's to say they're real pretty.
Yeah.
We'll
that's
just say
true.
that.
Yeah. I go back and forth. I think because I've seen Fast and Furious so many more times, I like that one better.
I think
But I do love Point Break.
I think I just like the style.
Am an FBI
Agent. I think I like Catherine Bigelow's style a little bit more than the style they brought to Fast and Furious.
And Lori Petty's such an interesting person to cast in that movie.
She was a very interesting choice. Not necessarily the choice that I would have made.
Yeah.
But she had a really good. You could tell that when they did the screen test between her and Keanu, they were like, "Oh, these two have really good chemistry together."
Yeah.
Because she's not what I would pick, but
No.
she's a good juxtaposition between what you would expect and then what's there with Bodhi. Like you can understand that she'd be like, "Oh, maybe they're not. There's a reason why they're not dating."
Yeah.
Which worked out well.
Ugh,
Speaking of
so
Keanu Reeves, I watched the Aziz Ansari Seth Rogen movie.
Oh, how
rented
was
that.
it?
I have you read with you, Mike? I loved it.
I loved that movie.
I fucking loved it. It was a bit heavy-handed,
Yeah.
but the commentary I was making was they committed, and I appreciate it. And I think that Seth Rogen, I forgot how fun it is to watch him. Keanu just having a ball as this kind of. Have you seen this yet?
No. I
actually
feel free to
legitimately
spoil everything. This is not on my to watch.
I
list.
legitimately think that you would love this movie.
Joe, it's fun, Joe.
Keanu Reeves plays this, and then this is like their words, not mine. Very good-looking angel who's kind of dumb.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Gabriel, and
a
like
hot dumb character, my favorite.
it's a role reversal movie. It's kind of a trading places movie. It's Aziz Ansari is struggling. He's like a delivery driver. He's struggling to get. He wants to be an editor.
Oh yeah, I've
he's
seen the trailer.
Very much struggling, and it's really about that sort of like these big corporations, these tech companies, sort of taking advantage of Uber drivers and delivery drivers because they're really not giving them anything, and it's a very, very difficult living to make. And you live in their shoes for a long time. I think they did a great job of showing that struggle of like trying to get something, juxtaposed, of course, to Seth Rogen, whose dad gave him a lot of money, and then did a telecom company and is now a billionaire and now owns the delivery driver company.
Oh, okay.
And so there's a Gabriel who wants to graduate to being a better angel, body swaps them. Not body swaps, but live swaps them.
Mm-hmm.
And then they figure it out, and then he gets fired. And then he has to live there's a lot of different things going on.
So good.
But at one point, the ongoing joke is that he's now just a normal human being, but he's still gorgeous. And so everyone he comes in contact with is like, who the fuck is that guy?
With the majestic hair.
Like every time he goes to a party, he's never done anything. And women just keep hitting on him to try to like have sex with him because he's just so good looking. He's so good looking.
I love when he becomes the dishwasher at the Mexican restaurant.
And he's just smoking
and
cigarettes.
He's just chain smoking cigarettes. He becomes an alcoholic, and the guy walks up and he goes, "Gabriel, you have to come back to your shift." He's just got a bottle of Jack.
He's just and Aziz Ansari's like, man, you gotta stop smoking. He's like, leave me alone. It's all I have.
I'll leave a taco out for you. I love that.
I
Nick.
love it.
It made me cry. I had a really good time with that one.
A good movie.
Yeah.
Well shot. I blown away by how much I enjoyed it versus what I was like, I'm never going to watch that movie. And I actually think I paid full price to rent it because of your recommendation.
Yeah.
$20 rental.
That's
You didn't want to
crazy.
watch it on TikTok in like 17 parts?
No, that's how I prefer to watch all my Spider-Man movies.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's how I'll watch the next Into the Spider-Verse movie whenever it comes out.
How dare you?
But really enjoyed that one. That was fun. Between that and Jarhead, those are my two movies. And then, of course, I watched Stranger Things part 5, part 1.
I love that.
Chapter 5, part 1, whatever the hell they're calling it. And fuck, I love Stranger Things.
I want to circle that. I showed Big Mike the Eddie Murphy
Oh,
documentary.
what do you think?
Nice.
Yeah, he loved it. He had a good one. Because, like, he kind of grew up with all of that when he was watching Saturday Night Live and then seeing Eddie Murphy. And it was, like, cool to rewind the tape with him and be like, oh, I remember that moment. Yeah, this is when the cast kind of disbanded and he took back over. Like, it was cool. He really enjoyed it. It was fun.
It's,
And we love Dr. Doolittle.
I mean,
Like,
that's
as
the
a
thing-
family, we love Dr. Doolittle.
That's the thing about Eddie that you don't think about, right? Because
Yeah.
everyone's got a touchstone to him. And if you were born a little bit late, if you were fortunate enough to be born in the 90s or 2000s, your touchstone is going to be Shrek. It's going to be Dr. Doolittle. It's going to be these other movies that he made when he started having a family and wanted to just do a little bit more family friendly movies that weren't going to like take him all over the place. And his star had sort of declined, and he was like, "I'll do the clumps and all this stuff and have
the
fun
Nutty
doing
Professor reboot and all that
and
stuff.
then it's only now that he's coming back to sort of the rated R, sort of with Axel F, which I believe was rated R, if not PG-13.
Coming to America.
Coming to America, all those. Dolomite, of course, was the one that sort of brought him back. But everyone wants him to get back on stage and do another hour, but I don't think he's going to do that ever. But
No,
yeah,
he seemed like a good dude.
got
a bunch of kids. He loved all of them. He was real kind to them at the end. It looked like it was nice.
Here's the thing. It's a surface level documentary.
Yeah.
As I said in
Produced
my
by him?
Instagram. Probably.
Yeah.
I didn't check it, but you can definitely
Got that
tell
kid at it.
that they didn't get into any of the criticisms that he's had over his career. Obviously, if you go back and watch Delirious and Raw, that material does not age well at all. His performance is unfuckwithable. I mean, he is unbelievably talented as a live performer and was so from just the rip. He's one of those guys that you watch and you go, yep. Like if I were on a lineup with him when he was 19 and I was my age right now, I'd be like, I'm never going to catch up with this kid ever. He just has that. He just had it back then. So it was cool watching him. And obviously I grew up in the 80s. So he was just a mega star. From the time I became aware of what a movie star was, Eddie Murphy was the top of the mountain with Beverly Hills Cop, Beverly Hills Cop 2, Trading Places. I fucking love. If you've never seen Trading Places, it's one of my all-time. In fact, it's
him
on
and Aykroyd? No.
him and Aykroyd. Yeah.
It is. Okay.
Him and Aykroyd. It's John Landis directed it. Same guy that did Coming to America and a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, I mean that was a really fun documentary. But yeah, they didn't talk about the criticisms. They didn't talk about some of the controversy that he's had. He's been arrested.
No, it's all positive.
He had a couple things happen.
I'm up with Rick James up in Buffalo. We're making music. That's
the Rick James story is crazy. And obviously, like anyway.
I love that he was like, I didn't drink, I didn't do any cocaine. I was like, I was blown away by that.
Well,
Like,
that's
you're
why
hanging out with Rick James and all these people, and they're all doing cocaine. He's like, never did any cocaine.
he didn't do it. Yeah, and that's honestly that's probably what led to he's had a career for better or for worse, ups and downs, hits and misses for the last 40 years. I mean, he has 48 Hours came out in early 80s, late 70s, early 80s, and that was a huge hit. And then he just went on a tear for 20 years. Up until like the mid 90s where he started doing a Vampire in Brooklyn. You're like, all right, we're missing here. We veered left and we should have veered right. But Boomerang is a fucking great movie if you've never seen it. It's one of my all-time favorites from the 90s. It's just like a great classic romantic drama that's fucking great. Really, really good.
Tell me about Stranger Things. Did it feel too long? Because here we are. This is the big moment, Joe. They've returned finally after a long time, and they're hitting us with like super long extended episodes. And
Are they like hour long?
I don't know how long all of them are. I know the last episode, episode 4, which is where they cut it off before we get the next ones at the end of December. That was an hour and some change. That felt pretty like it's its own little movie.
Yeah.
They have a lot of characters to deal with now. We've added a lot to the roster. Some of the characters are underutilized, and some for good reason, and some that are completely and totally underutilized, and it's a fucking crime. Namely, the little sister Erica. The girl that plays Erica, should have her own show.
Oh, she was so
She's
good.
fucking awesome.
Really?
And they just kind of pepper her in occasionally when they need to lift up the episodes. They're giving Will, the kid Will, who's like one of the main characters who really hasn't had too much to do for the last 5 seasons. They're giving him a little comeuppance. He is a solid 35-year-old man, though, at this point.
Will?
Finn Wolfhard, him, and they've aged.
Yeah.
The other 2 guys, Steve the Hair
Yeah.
guy, and the other
Joe
dude,
Keery, I love
Come
him.
on.
they're just firmly
Let
in
Joe
their
Keery
late
go
20s.
make music. Let him be.
Is he a
free.
musician?
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
a band called Joe DJO. That's like really good.
He has the best hair in the business.
He does. Oh yeah,
He's
he
got
really
great
does.
hair. I'm really enjoying it though. I really like this. I'm actually not even mad that they broke up the season because I'm like, that's you can keep this going for a little bit longer and keep me in the Stranger Things world.
Mhm.
But I'm always amazed that like they bring the vibe back and you
Yeah.
hear that nasty,
Just
just that synth from
That
the
synthy.
intro, and you're just
Mhm.
back in. It does need to end though.
Give you a quick rundown. 4 episodes out right now. 71 minutes, 57, 69, and 86 minutes
Those are some
for
beefy episodes.
each of those episodes.
It's
A lot going on.
Hero of Time says, love Stranger Things in the chat, but says that yet I have no interest in watching the new season of Stranger Things yet. Don't ask me why. I mean, I was sort of of the same mind. I saw it. I was like, oh, right, Stranger Things is out.
Yeah.
We just ran out of things to watch. And I was like, let's just, it was a little bit of a hurdle to start it,
Mhm.
especially knowing that you're going to wait 3 weeks now for the next 3 episodes and then another week for the final episode because this rollout schedule is absolutely bonkers. But I didn't mind. It's it's cold outside. You just had a nice meal. Turn the heat on, nuzzle up to your significant other, and just get back into the world of Hawkins. Pretty fun. Pretty fun.
Love it.
That's
recommend
sick,
it.
Nick. Yeah, it's high on my list. I wanted to watch it this weekend, didn't get to it, so I will definitely be watching.
Yeah.
Have
This
you
is-
seen the other seasons?
Yeah, I've watched it all. I fell off pretty hard in the end of season 4. I think the final 3 episodes, I started to get a little tired out on it, but I'm all caught up now, ready to rock.
I forget which season had where she goes off and finds the other kids, like the sort of Nightmare on Elm Street 3, the Dream Warriors sort of vibe, like the X-Men vibe. That was the one where I think it was like, it started getting a little bit of a lull, but I remember really liking last season. And I really, really like where I love what we're doing in this season. I like how we're world building. I like where we find our characters.
Is Winona Ryder still in it?
Fuck,
Oh, yeah.
dude, you mean why not ride or die?
Oh,
Fuck
yeah.
yeah.
He's definitely in
She
there.
had a big journey in the last season. I remember. Was that the whole Russia thing?
Well, that was Hopper. Yeah, they had to go
What
save Hopper from
happened?
Yeah, they had to go
Russia.
save Hopper in Russia.
Yeah.
Had to break him out of
crazy.
jail.
Barrett, are you watching this new season?
I haven't yet. I was kind of like my big Netflix wait for the Thanksgiving break because I misunderstood what the rollout of this was.
right.
I thought Wake Up Dead Man was coming to Netflix this past week. Turns out it's just
the
theaters
theaters.
right now
Yeah.
because I'm really in the mood for another Knives Out. So,
Yeah.
so it's the third Knives Out movie. So
Right.
I'm waiting for
And
that.
I've heard good
Reviews
things
are saying
about
it's the
it.
best one. So I'm stoked for that. But no, I've not. I wonder if we wait for the Christmas because they're doing more episodes in Christmas,
And then the last one.
finale is
Yeah.
New Year's. So I think we might wait for the Christmas drop, watch a bunch of it, and then have that finale ready to go.
I love the Knives Out franchise.
That's
I don't
gonna be
think they're the
fun.
best mystery movies ever, but I love.
But they're fun.
I think the first
That-
one is very, very good.
the first one's good. Second one a little.
I think it's great.
The Glass
second
Onion
one I
for
don't
me,
care
I
about.
didn't care for. I enjoyed watching it.
I love watching Kate Hudson just chew up dialogue
She was having a
in
blast.
some of the most incredible wardrobe of all time.
Well, also the hilarious meta commentary of like, I just remember the scene where everyone goes to the boat and they're all wearing masks because it's firmly in the middle of the pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
And she's wearing a mask that's made of mesh
Mhm.
because it's like
I remember
Armani or
that.
like Gucci
Yeah.
or whatever. That one for me slipped a little bit at the end. I was like, we're not as clever as we were with the first one.
Yeah.
To me, a murder mystery has to be like set up, red herring, twist, and then the end you have to nail the ending. You have to have it be
Yeah.
like fulfilling of what happened, which is why everyone should watch Death and Other Details. Shout out to Raul Coley. He's fantastic in it. Glass Onion didn't quite do that for me, but I don't care because if you are going to give me an 8 out of 10 murder mystery, but you're going to give me one every year,
Sold.
That's a great. That's
9
a
out
great
of 10.
See,
That's
to
9
me,
out of 10.
The murder
snap.
mystery part of both of them, I found to be both of a letdown. But the first one, Knives Out, is made up by the recontextualization of what happens at the murder type
Yeah,
of thing, which
fun.
Yeah.
they do hold for a really long time. Whereas I think Glass Onion was almost there of like the recontextualization of what you understand about that murder mystery. But I think they played that card a little too early in the movie.
Yeah.
So then like the second half of it doesn't, you don't feel that same tension. Although there are some other aspects of the storytelling of the second one that I do really like.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a rewatch of both of them before we watch the third one
yeah,
because
we
we got to
should.
do or I think it's on the schedule for in review.
Oh,
before
good.
we leave.
Good.
Good idea. Now, if you're looking for a good murder mystery movie,
Yeah, Mike,
Oh,
what is
no.
it?
you should look up Murder Mystery on Netflix with
Is-
Sandman.
And
I
Jennifer
watched the
Aniston.
first. Yeah, there's two of them. Yeah, I watched the first one. I was like, that's good for me.
He's got to make a lot of movies for him, so they're just turning them out.
Look, I love the Sandman. He's also on my list of like top like comics of all time. But I'm looking forward to that George Clooney movie that is in the Noah Baumbach, George Clooney, Adam Sandler film. That's the one I'm going to watch next. I think it's in theaters right now.
Oh, I don't know that one.
George Clooney plays like like himself basically. He's like this world famous star, and like Adam Sandler's his agent, and they just there's other stuff. I don't know what happens. I saw like
We'll find out.
a picture of it. I was like, I'm in.
Yeah,
I like the
just
Sandman.
based on
I like
cast.
Clooney. Why the heck not? Why the heck not?
Mike.
Before we get to Mike though,
Yeah.
let's have a word from our lovely sponsors. We'll be right back.
The wait is over. Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive, the action RPG based on the popular solo leveling franchise, is now available on Steam. As I previously mentioned, I'm a huge solo leveling fan, and this game comes at the perfect time as everyone is patiently waiting for the next season of the anime. But now I can dive into this world and feel what it's like to actually be Sung Jin-woo as he continues to fight to become the strongest hunter. And I can even join up to 3 friends for some co-op raids to defeat incredible bosses and see who really is the best. If you don't know the story, players will work their way up as Sung Jin-woo, an E-rank nobody that no one wants in their raiding party, clawing their way up to becoming the powerful Shadow Monarch. Players can create their own version of Sung Jin-woo, customizing playstyles, skills, and even appearance, so you can create your own ideal version who really stands out from the crowd. Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive is available now on Steam, so get ready to experience Sung Jin-woo's next adventure.
This episode's brought to you by Sundays for Dogs. When it comes to dog food, it seems like you have to make a choice. You can either have fresh and healthy, or you can have easy to store and serve, but never both. But you don't have to choose anymore, thanks to Sundays. Unlike other fresh dog food, Sundays does not require thawing, refrigeration, or preparation because of their air drying process. You just pour and serve, that's it. Sundays is fresh, air-dried dog food made from clean ingredients. Recipes are customized based on the needs of your dog, its size, breed, allergies, activity levels, and more. If it's not 100% all-natural meat and superfoods with 0% synthetic nutrients or artificial ingredients, then it's not Sundays. Thousands of dog parents have made the switch and reported pups with more energy, better poops, softer fur, and fresher breath. Moose and Toretto have been loving their Sundays, and I love seeing them so happy. Make the switch to Sundays. Go right now to sundaysfordogs.com/kindafunny and get 50% off your first order, or you can use code kindafunny at checkout. That's 50% off your first order at sundaysfordogs.com/kindafunny, sundaysfordogs.com/kindafunny, or use code kindafunny at checkout. This episode's brought to you by Aura Frames. If you are a last-minute shopper, don't worry at all. I have the perfect gift to solve all of your problems. No lie, Aura Frames are undeniably the best gift I've ever given, and I'm going to be sad when I run out of people to give it to because I'll never gift a gift this great again. Families, friends, partners, everyone loves being able to have beautiful frames showing off their loved ones and cherished memories. Multiple people at Kinda Funny have Aura Frames on their desks, and it's always a treat to walk by and see what fun memory is there. Plus, you can order the frame online and preload it with photos and videos using the Aura app, so it's ready to go right out of the box. There's unlimited storage, so you can add as many photos and videos as you like. Just download the Aura app and connect to Wi-Fi with no hidden fees. For a limited time, save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver Matte frames, named #1 by Wirecutter by using promo code KINDAFUNNY at checkout. That's auraframes.com, promo code KINDAFUNNY. This deal is exclusive to listeners, and the frames sell out fast, so order yours now to get it in time for the holidays. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply.
And we're back. Mike, I shot we talked about this during the break, but I'm going to talk about it again because I want you to hear it. I shot a fun little project over the weekend. I've been working with the San Francisco Standard, which is a news outlet here in San Francisco.
My favorite is how many people I get messages from being like, did Nick leave? Like, what's Nick doing? I'm like, no, Nick is just on a side quest.
I think it's
you have so many of them.
It's a weird, it's a weird sort of, confluence of events, of fun events that overlap with my comedy life, with my kind of funny life, and with my online life. But my friend Sophia Garrow, who works for The Standard, she's actually one of the faces of their social team. You've probably seen her videos. If you haven't, go follow her. It's Soph Makes Jokes. She's hilarious. She makes these really, really fun, all around, like man around the city sort of social videos for The Standard. And they were looking for other comedic voices. And so she put me up for it. And I sent a couple, like, just fun videos through, because I want to post more on socials. I want to, it's fun for me.
Yeah.
I don't post enough comedy clips. And I was like, this will give me an opportunity. Like, this will give me a something on the calendar every couple weeks. It's like, you got to do this thing. But one of the things that she reached out, she's on her break, and she works with a group called The Guardsmen, which is a nonprofit here in San Francisco, I believe, in the Bay Area. And I shot a video yesterday about the biggest indoor Christmas tree lot. And so I went around and interviewed people about why my wife won't let me get a Christmas tree. That's gonna post this week, everyone, so you guys can check out the Standard's Instagram. It'll be on mine as well. But I just thought to myself as I walked in this place that it's a bunch of people volunteering, and I look and I'm like, SnowBikeMike
Needs to be here.
Needs to be in this environment. It's just a bunch of happy ass dudes doing stuff for the kids. All the proceeds go towards scholarships and camperships for Bay Area like kids. And I just thought to myself, Mike would flourish in this environment.
Yeah.
Write it down.
I've seen it on I'm surprised you haven't gotten it on TikTok.
I have not seen this ever, but I would like us to all write this down. Let's make sure next year in October to remind me to get involved in this, because
they do stuff year round.
And then I also
breakfasts, all that stuff. Like, it's not just about the trees.
I should be with Hunter Pence and Lexi when they do their Hunter Pence.
Oh, the beach cleanup.
Yeah. Get me
Absolutely.
involved. We need. I want to be involved in the city more.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
because this
feel
is
you.
becoming my city.
That's
I'm loving it.
That's my
Mike
thing.
wants to be the mayor of San Francisco.
I mean, I want Mike to be the mayor.
Watch out, here I
Yeah,
come.
I mean, Lurie's here for a few more years, but we can get you elected.
I love that, jabroni. You know what I mean? I'll
He's
make
on
social
socials
videos.
His
constantly.
social videos are
What's up, San Francisco? It's your mayor, SnowBikeMike, and here's what's going down.
Oh my God. Here's what we do. We start with the Guardsmen because they got a lot of pull.
Okay.
They come from all walks of life, and they're all like San Francisco hard. Like, you meet someone, you're like, oh, you're born and raised San Francisco.
Tim
like
Geddes.
you were born. Yeah, they're like all Tim, but like 20 years from now, and they were all like in various positions of like, in San Francisco, from being a firefighter to being like doctors, whatever. Blown away by how fun this place was. Blown away. I had no idea this was at Fort Mason, which I love going to, but I never get the
I was
opportunity
there last
to.
weekend for the West Coast Craft.
Yeah.
When they have like all the big showcases and stuff. It's really fun.
This
I love
was,
Fort Mason.
I want to take Mike there this weekend.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I want to get you some apple cider,
put it
maybe a
in the
little
back pocket.
cocktail.
Okay.
We'll watch some sports. We'll cut a tree down. It'll be super well.
Oh, man. We're going to drop the tree off at Craig's house.
They got jabronis.
We
They got
you a
jabroni.
tree.
They got a whole assembly line. So you pick the tree out in the back, and then dudes bring it up, and then they trim it for you. They got a dude with a chainsaw who has his shirt off the entire time. He'll be in my video because he's arguably the best looking human being I've ever standing next to in my life.
I will say that the Guardsman video did make me stop on TikTok because I'm like, it's all men and you are all like good looking, and I'm confused at what this club is other than it's just like, what's the thing from Kimmel? Was it the Hot Men Club or whatever?
Yeah.
When
They are. Let's put it this way. Look,
God.
hey folks,
yeah.
We got
that's
we got to get the influence.
That's Brad. That's Thor Bradley. That's a well-known.
He loves
TikToker
chopping wood,
guy.
Nick.
He's somewhere out. He's like Concord or somewhere. He's not that far from here.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I get
He
there.
talks about being a Bay Area boy.
I get there, and my site contact who was who booked me for the gig was like, you can interview the people that run it. We talked to a lot of people. We talked to obviously a lot of people that are getting trees, and I had fun just goofing around, singing Christmas trees and petting
Everybody's in a
dogs.
great mood, I'm sure.
Great mood, very
yeah.
festive. But she was like, you're probably gonna want to talk to this one guy, and I was like, is it the guy that was shirtless cutting with a chainsaw? And she was like, that's the guy. I was like, I'm here for 5
He
seconds.
seems like the guy.
I'm here for 5 seconds. Jabroni in a tank top, guns out, hair slicked back, but under the hat, but you can still somehow see all the
It's
hair.
like a little tousled, but like
just a little
perfectly.
tussle, and he was just like
Love
lovely
that.
and nice, and I'm just like, what is your life?
Yeah.
And then I watched the footage back, and he's a solid foot taller than me, and I'm just like, what a fun day.
Yeah.
So I'm
Doing
very
it
much
for the
looking forward to
kids.
getting that out.
I love
hopefully,
that.
That's so
hopefully
fun.
the Standard posts it and they're cool with the vibe, because I think it'll be fine.
I think it'll be great, Nick. That
I
would be
think so,
fun. Okay.
but I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to that.
We gotta
Put that
get
on
Nick
our
on
list
there.
of things to do. I like that.
We'll send you out on field assignment, the two of you.
Oh man, I want Mike out in the world. with
Let's
me.
do it.
Let's Mike
I
around
need to
town.
flourish. I'm having fun because Nick, you came to me, you and Joe. You said, "Hey, we got a podcast. Let's get some fun topics."
What's
Yeah.
the topic?
And you guys were like, "Hey, I was like, hey, I have a lot of topics. Like we could dive into the world of Mike, you know,
I
and
love
it's like,
this.
what's going on in Mike's world? And there's a lot going on in my world right now. And so I'm going to jump around
Okay.
to some different stuff. But I do want to start off with introducing Nick to someone.
Uh-oh.
I need Nick to know about Ben Slink because this weekend I was at the Millers for Thanksgiving.
Oh.
I was gonna miss it, but I knew
I responded.
Let me guess. You RSVP to it, and then you were just not going to go.
I knew I was gonna take a lot of shit if I did not attend. So I did attend, and it was lovely. Okay, great turkey, great mashed potatoes.
Real cute videos of
course,
you and Ben.
The kiddo is the star of the party. I dubbed him Pillow King because he fought me in pillow fights all night long. I let him take the throne from me. Fantastic banana pie, banana cake, whatever Lucy James made for dessert. One of the best
ask,
things
you
I've ever
talked
had.
about this,
It's
and now I need to
unbelievable.
know what it
okay?
is.
And so, as you know, the Millers have a dog, Nick Scarpino,
This dog.
named Cole.
God, this dog.
Now, I would like to start a petition to change this dog a little bit
Okay.
because I want to introduce you to Ben Slink Dog with
Okay.
a W.
Let's see this.
This is Ben
Oh my
Slink.
God. Is that a
Ben's got a
steal?
lot of music, so we can just mute it all. And I would like us just to play these videos of Ben Slink the dog. It's a wiener dog that's easily 60 to 80 pounds.
Oh my God,
This
that's a
is a
big boy.
monster.
Holy
crap.
cow.
We got to put
This
this
is
thing on
a
a little
unit
diet,
of
buddy.
a dog.
Oh my God.
And his
Cake.
move is to sit up on his butt and stand vertically, just like this.
He looks like a seal, like an otter.
Yeah. And so
Like
I
one of the
would
sea
like,
lions at the, you know, the sea lions at the
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
I would like the Millers to get their dog to this kind of body type.
I would like, I mean, this is first off amazing. He looks like why is he? I don't like when
He
you say it's
doesn't-
up, but you like
The
that.
thing that's so interesting is he doesn't even really look like a dachshund. Like he doesn't. I guess he kind of has a dachshund face.
Yeah.
Well, he would have a dachshund face if he dropped
40
40
pounds.
pounds.
Probably, yeah.
But he's the cutest little fucker I've
Do you
ever
think
seen
he
in my
gets
life.
rug burn on his tummy?
Yeah,
even
100%.
fast?
He hasn't had fur on his tummy in about 3 years.
Yeah, yeah. You just
Oh my
rubbing it all off.
gosh.
But look at him.
Just an absolute unit of a dog.
That is a big boy.
So I look at the Millers and I just asked, like, think about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Think about having your own Ben Slink the dog.
I
He's living a good life.
I love it because, as we know, Cole and I have somewhat of an antagonistic relationship.
Yeah, that's pretty much cool with everybody. Maybe not me on a good day.
I thought I was making inroads with him.
Mhm.
I really do. But then the last time I saw him, he gave me that judgy look again, and I was like, we should change his name to Cold.
Oh, cool.
D on the end of that bad boy, because this thing cuts through me. Look at this little fucker.
D on that.
Audio listeners, you got to come check out. What's the dog's handle?
This is Ben Slink Dog, DAWG.
Ben Slink Dog.
And
That
Ben
is a
Slink
beauty.
the dog is looking real good. He's in his bag, as the caption says here.
So funny.
What a little cutie pie.
And so, yeah,
God, he's a porker.
I have some more for you as
He's
well.
a big boy.
This weekend, I went to a Stanford football game.
Okay.
Oh,
And Joey,
how much merch did you buy?
no merch. I already had a bunch of merch.
Oh, okay.
Their merch section, pretty weak there.
Oh, okay.
Their whole concourse of the football stadium, pretty weak. Not much ambiance, not much reason to stand there besides get your drink and get back to the game. Beautiful stadium, though. Great
Yeah.
seats, great view of all the football field. Looks great. Here's what I want to talk about, Joe. And I know this won't resonate. This is for the dudes, Joe.
That's fine.
This is for the dudes. We got to have some urinal talk.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Because nothing more intimidating than stepping up to the urinal, no walls, 100 dudes, take a deep breath, do your thing, right?
That's
talking urinal
so
or
crazy.
trough?
Well, here's the deal, Nick, is it's a urinal at Stanford, no walls. But here's where it goes a little bit further.
I love
This
learning
weekend over on TikTok, I was hit with a University of Delaware tradition from Evan Dagan on TikTok, who gives you stories that ESPN won't cover. And so he talked about the traditions of the University of Delaware. Kissing under the arches, taking a photo with the mascot, and, of course, their 12-hour dance-a-thon, taking part in that. He said these are some of the
course.
traditions that you would do.
Yeah.
One would.
But there's one tradition that everyone must take part in, and that is the piss wall. Let me introduce you to University of Delaware's football's restroom, the piss wall, where there are no stalls, no trough. It is just a wall, and human beings line up to piss on a wall.
Is there drainage?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
If you click on
Oh, okay.
you'll see the little drain right there.
Can we click 2 over? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So it is basically a urinal. It's just a wall that occasionally some water
And
will
there's
come down on.
something instinctually dude about this, Joe, where dudes just like peeing on walls. And I
I've never
get
been
it.
so happy to be a woman.
And I get it. I look at this and I go, yeah, I'd like to pee on a wall. So I get this, but there is nothing more intimidating than stepping up. And I mean, stepping in between two gentlemen, stepping to the right and or left of a gentleman and going, okay, like eyes up, take a deep breath. Let's get this.
Prison
and
rules.
having that moment of like, ooh, I'm a little intimidated.
Yeah, it's not coming out. You get that burn.
You got to take
that
the
first little
second deep breath.
And
like
then
jumping
both
off
of
a
the
cliff.
other dudes start looking at you like,
Yeah.
what's this? Why is
Why
this
is
dude
this
not
guy-
peeing?
why is there no
Why is he
sound
not
coming out of his
peeing?
facial leak?
Yes.
My
I
favorite thing
learned
about this fucking
so
wall.
many things at this office.
My favorite thing about the wall is that they made it light colored so that the piss can stain it. Why not make it white? Why wouldn't you make it white? Absolutely crazy thing to do.
Crazy.
To make this wall not a dark colored stone or marble.
I've told the story before, Joe. I've had some great urinal moments
this.
before. Of course, Andy Cortez talks about me and that one kid. I know your voice from 1,000 yards away when we were both at the urinals
Yeah.
and Andy was in the stall. Okay. Then I also met Tech 9 at a urinal,
Of
full
course.
face paint and
He's
all.
wearing the mask. Over
After, well, yeah, he had the Juggalo face paint on. We were both next to each other. I told the story where I looked at him, he looked at me, and I said, "Can I get a photo with you, Tech 9?" He said, "When I'm not holding my dick, Mike." And I said, "Deal." So that was a big moment.
That's cool.
Yeah, super fucking
That's pretty
cool.
sick.
That's right.
Yeah.
But like, there's something about being a dude and looking at the trough, looking at
Blanco in the
urinal.
chat says, I went to UDEL and I swear it's not as weird as it looks. I need context.
Mike texted me this. He says no context. Texted me a picture of this and said we're talking about this tomorrow, and it had no words on it. I thought we were gonna play Backrooms. I thought there was a new Backrooms game, and it was gonna be like a horror franchise.
Piss wall.
Yeah, the Piss Wall. That's what our game should be.
Is
When
there,
you and I make a game, it should be called the Piss Wall.
is
you
there
have to hit it just
another
right.
bathroom? Or is that like your only
Well,
bathroom?
there's stalls, I imagine, if you got to take
I
a
bet
poop.
you there's some stalls. I bet you there's like other bathrooms along the
I don't
concourse.
stall-
ever
you
want
can
to
see
see a
some stalls on
urinal
the right
that
there.
close. Like, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone got in there.
Well, that's the news, right? That image is coming from the news, I believe. And so yeah, that's just like one of those like somebody designed that. Somebody looked at each other and was like, what if we cut the urinals, cut the trough, and we just said pee on this wall?
Well, there are urinals. I've seen that before. Like that's an older
Really?
design. Yeah, you see it in Europe occasionally. You'll see like just a wall that's got water that comes down. Like back east, I see it a lot as well. I think I saw it in Boston a couple times. But yeah, but it's not usually not that big, and it's not covering 3 walls, which is pretty nuts. I want to say the PHNX down in Palo Alto has one of those, but I could have completely made that up. Either way,
Well,
it's not my preferred way to take a piss.
No.
I don't like, I've talked about this before. I don't like doing anything around another human being that
Yeah.
revolves around
bodily function.
bodily functions.
Yes.
If you give me the choice of holding it, and then if you say, Nick, there's a really nice like standalone all gender like bathroom where you can just go and close the door, everything's in there, I will hold it for as long as it takes to get there. I don't like hearing other men take a poo. I don't like the concept of exactly what you're talking about, which is you're aware of the guy's dick next to you,
Uh-huh.
and you're trying not to look at it, but it's totally that thing where you see a cop's gun, and you're like, what if I grab it?
If I grab it, what if I touch it?
You know, you see the urinal, you're like, ah.
What if I look?
What if I look?
Quick look.
What are you gonna do?
Quick look.
But those are the thoughts that go through. But you don't do it. But I'm just saying you don't do it. But you're put in this situation,
Yes.
Where
every
you're
single
forced
time.
to think about it.
and I don't like it.
Everyone's thinking
I don't
about
like that feeling that you get of you're about to jump off the cliff, but you don't want to. So you're standing on the precipice, and you're like, am I gonna go?
Can I just get this done?
Can I get it done? And then you
Can we
start
go?
going, and then you feel the vulnerability of being like,
So vulnerable.
I'm at my most vulnerable in life right now. Because someone could come up behind me and take my wallet. What the fuck am I going to do?
Take my wallet?
I can't stop the stream once
What if
it's
somebody
going.
pick me up, grab me like I'm a nerd in those bully movies?
Yeah.
And they start moving me all around.
Yeah.
I'm just peeing. I can't stop.
What if they're like me and my brother to this day where they just decided to start throwing spitballs at each other? We still do to this day, even though my brother's 50 years old. We still fuck with each other in the bathrooms.
Nick and Joey, I have 2 more for you. And both of these stories are actually about the most wanted men in the country.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Okay? 2 of them.
Okay.
One who has made a decision,
Oh,
and another
I know about one of them, I think.
who is doubling down on an insane decision that might lead to a Netflix documentary that we'll see very, very soon.
Okay.
Can I guess what one of them is?
Guess, please, what number
Is
one
one of them the football coach that walked into the woods?
is. Walked into the woods. What is that? I don't know about that.
There was a football coach of some team, and they keep talking about how they're like undefeated or whatever.
Yes.
He got caught with some like real bad, like maybe child adjacent
Whoa.
thing.
Oh, we don't
And
like that.
he got
Oh.
tipped off that the feds were coming for him and literally just like walked into the woods.
Wow.
And nobody knows if he's alive or if he's hiding. Like nobody knows what his status is.
What's the long-term play there, even if you're surviving
I don't
the woods?
know.
Because I watched the show alone, and you can't be there.
No,
for very
you're
long.
not going to be there.
You're going to last maybe 20 days.
That's an insane move. No, Joe.
Okay.
I was going to take you there. I was going to take you down the football route, and we'll
Okay.
start off with that one. One of the most wanted men in America, head coach of Ole Miss,
Lane
Kiffin,
Kiffin.
who had the ultimate decision here, Nick Scarpino.
Okay.
He has been being courted by other schools to come and coach for them as they have coaching vacancies. He has spent 6 years at Ole Miss. He has come there, built up the program, done it the right way, got these recruits. Now they're in their upperclassmen years, and they're 11-1, the best season they've ever had, or something crazy like that. They're set to take the main stage in the college football playoffs and possibly win the Natty.
Okay.
All of this is happening. The ball is rolling. Everyone in Ole Miss is excited. Now, Lane gets a call. LSU is on the line. Florida's on the line.
Ring, ring, ring.
Come on, take a flight.
The big boy.
Let's have a conversation in Baton Rouge.
That's a few
and
mil a
in
year, right?
Gainesville. Of course, he's currently getting paid $10 million a year.
10 a year. Okay.
Plus incentives. So he's
crazy.
probably making a lot of money there. Okay? Now get this. He says no to the Gators down in Florida. It's LSU and Ole Miss. LSU calls him and says, we'll give you 7 years, $91 million. $13 million per year with more incentives if you do great. Along with, if we fire you for no reason, 80% payout.
Fuck me. You got to take that. That's the deal you take, right?
That's an insane amount of money.
His current record over his college years of 14 years is 117 and 53 losses.
So he's
The
got
guy's a
winning
winner.
average.
Right now, though, has an opportunity to win a natty. Here's the catch. Ole Miss says, if you leave, you're not coaching. You don't get to stay with the kids
Yeah.
for the final month. We would never let you do us
No,
like
because
that.
he's just going to try and recruit them over to LSU, I assume,
And
correct?
so the phone rings. Barrett, please bring up the video, because at the airport, Mr. Lane Kiffin has made the decision to go to Louisiana, and this is Oxford, Mississippi, and Tupelo.
Well, guys, big
I
I
Cursing him
love
out.
that. I love that they showed up
Flipping
to
off
boo his ass.
family. Usually it's the reverse. They're welcoming, they're waving, they're happy you've made it. No,
No, fuck
you're
this guy.
leaving us. We hate you.
Oh, wow.
My-
Yeah, that's, I mean, that, look, I'm never gonna sit here and judge another person for like making a decision for, you know, your own financial benefit.
Yeah, of course.
I totally understand that. This is a for-profit sport now. I mean, it always has been, but the coaches are getting paid, the players are getting paid, everyone's getting paid.
Paid.
If you're, I know zero about this, but if that's what his heart chose, that's what his heart chose. Having said that, he should have stuck it out at Ole Miss.
But then, yeah, but I guess that's the part that I don't understand of like, he obviously can't stay if he's going over there because they don't want him to like, I assume, try and poach.
Yeah, there'll be a
people.
delicate dance because, of course, the transfer portal opens up on January 1st or 2nd.
start recruiting.
But so if him and his team were to win, they would be playing into January, which then puts him behind
Yeah.
on recruiting and all this jazz. And, of course, now at LSU, he'll have a lot of money to throw around and incite or, get kids excited to come over and play for him.
Who was the coach prior to this?
For LSU?
That's
I remember the LSU coach used
They
to make like
fired
the
him.
most,
I think his
right?
name was Brian Kelly.
Okay. I just remember when one of my buddies, Brennan and Craig, when I used to work with those guys, they were big LSU fans. And they used to talk about the coaches there, and I remember their salaries were outrageous.
Question for you, Mike. How much do you know about
Not
Lane
less,
Kiffin?
Lane Kiffin, a little bit. He's one of Nick Saban's boys.
Okay.
He got
Wasn't Saban an LSU coach?
Alabama.
Oh, Alabama.
Because My girls over at the Sports Gossip Show, which is one of my favorite sports podcasts to listen to.
Oh, Les Miles.
They're incredible. You should go listen to them. They've been talking about this, telegraphing that Lane Kiffin was going to go to LSU because of his daughters dating somebody at LSU. Do you have
that plays there? Yeah.
Do you have any information on that? Is that just
don't
what it
have
is
any
that she's just
information.
dating?
Yeah, just dating one of the football boys. I
Okay.
believe. Yeah. We can look that up. We'll see. But yeah,
I was
believe-
always interested into. I was like, oh, because they've been talking about that for months, so it seemed like it was a little bit.
Point of
telegraphed.
clarification.
Oh,
Bernal and Chad says Saban was LSU before Bama.
oh, thank you.
How I knew that.
Damn,
beyond
she's
me.
dating Whit.
Oh,
Whit
he's like
Weeks
the
is
guy.
hot. Yeah, he's hot right
He's
now.
the
guy's name is
guy.
Whit Leaks.
Whit Weeks.
Shut the fuck up.
Whit
That's not a
Weeks.
name.
Yeah, he's hot right now. Oh, yeah. He's
Oh,
big.
this jabroni, huh?
Yeah.
He's a linebacker. Okay, that's cool.
So
That kinda
yeah,
looks like
because
that-
what?
He looks like there's a musician that looks like this guy now that everyone's all about.
Oh, Benson Boone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So I need to go back and listen, obviously, to, I'm sure they'll have an episode this week that like wraps up all of the Lane Kiffin drama and all of that stuff.
And let's.
Also interesting, didn't LSU send like 2 planes?
Oh yeah.
They sent 2 planes to get Lane Kiffin because he told all of his team, like the coaches, you get on this plane with me now or you don't have a job next year. None of them left.
Fuck
None of them
no.
left the team because they were like,
Mostly
no,
'cause
we're going to stay with the.
One of them was probably like, maybe I could be head coach. Dad.
Well, yeah, they
I'll
already
get the call.
promoted.
Yeah, they promoted.
Yeah.
It
one
was
of
the
them.
defensive
Yeah.
coordinator, right?
Yeah, of course. And he's like, I'll make 10 mil.
And then not
Why
even
not?
interim, temporary. He's like the guy now.
Yeah, you got to. I mean, especially if you're the.
And I appreciate that they don't want to like abandon all these kids like going into this giant championship opportunity. you
That's
know?
a
Playoff
crazy.
opportunity.
That is a crazy decision for a coach to make.
Yeah.
That he was like, we'll just
In the middle
we'll
of
leave
it
this
all,
right now.
the team is red hot. They're winning. They are headed to the top 12 teams.
I was gonna
in the
say, are they in
nation
the same division as
play.
LSU? Like same.
Yeah, I believe they're
whatever it
part
is?
of the SEC. Yeah.
okay.
Ole Miss. Ole Miss is part
It's
of the
got to
SEC.
be right. Like Florida's SEC too,
Yeah.
right?
And so they're red hot. They're making it to the playoffs to play for the Natty.
Oh, never mind. I
And
guess the bunch left with him. I don't know why I read
all
none
of
of
this.
them.
He's getting
Love
phone
his
calls
dog.
to go and take trips down during the weekends to Gainesville and Baton Rouge to go see these schools. And they're like, Lane, what are you doing? You going to be coaching us or not? Right? And it's like, he's made his decision. And these kids can transfer right away, right? Like the transfer portal payouts, these kids will leave right away if they want to follow him.
So there's just so you think there's going to be a talent drain from Ole Miss to LSU like in the next week?
I think we will see some of the better players that want to follow him go.
Is LSU still playing? Are they still in the?
No, they're out.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's going to pay a lot of money. You will see a lot of strong players come to LSU.
What's the average? Like, what's the star salary for a college football player now? Like, what is the big dog salary?
I think it ranges. I think people are getting paid millions.
Yeah.
I think it's like 1 to 5, I would say, is your like normal number.
I mean, obviously, I think
That
they
feels
absolutely.
so much. That's crazy.
It's a lot of money. I'm glad they're getting paid. They deserve it because there was a long time there where they didn't get paid, right? Didn't that law
Yes,
just
that
just
changed
passed,
about like
that's
the last
right.
decade? That's crazy to me that you could go to college and be a superstar and then be like, I don't ever like you could graduate college and be like, I don't have to work ever again. That's fucking
Arch
awesome.
Manning is the highest paid player. This is now Google AI
Which
overview.
is
Says 6.8
Peyton?
million.
A
Peyton
year.
Manning's son?
Yeah,
Is this who this is?
Arch Manning's son.
Oh, okay.
He's the third Manning brother. Eli
okay.
Peyton and what's the Cooper Manning?
Okay.
That's
That's
his
who he's
son?
attached
Yeah.
to. Part of the Manning dynasty.
Yes.
Is he a QB?
Oh yeah, down in Texas. Red hot.
It's the man.
Dude, hot.
That must be. Do you think that?
Red hot.
Do you think that that's conflicting for the Mannings to be like, I'm glad my son's doing well, but if he breaks my record, I'll fucking kill him. Or is that just my own darkness here inside of me? Because you have to think about that same with LeBron, right? Isn't his son playing now? Or
Well, they're
was it
both
his son?
playing on the
They're
Lakers.
both playing. Well, no, the one's in Arizona. That's why I keep telling Ignacio Rojas.
Oh.
Go make friends with him.
basketball game. The
How cool would it be if
youngest one is in
Ignacio was like best friends with LeBron?
Wouldn't that be cool? Okay, here's some more numbers. Carson Beck, another quarterback, is getting paid $4.3 million. Jeremiah Smith is getting paid $4 million. You got this guy Garrett N getting paid 3.7. Lenoris getting paid 3.7. DJ Lagway.
Is
out
this
in
for their
Florida.
career or for the year? How are they getting paid?
I
mean,
don't
it's
know.
a lot of money either way.
Yeah,
but if
I
they're
don't-
getting 3.7 per year to play, that's
I'd have to look
great.
more into their contracts to see what they're getting paid
Man,
and
that'd
how
be
that comes out.
Imagine that too, because if you were good, but you didn't want to play for the
Yeah.
rest of your life, you'd still be set forever.
Well, now they got agents and stuff, and so now they're trying to wiggle out and go get paid more at other schools.
but they're
The
not.
kid at Tennessee said, "I'm leaving y'all." And they were like, sir, we're paying you a lot of money. He's like, no, I want more money. And they wouldn't pay him. He went to UCLA and got more money, but absolutely sucked.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, yeah, because the team.
Fall off.
Yeah. But you also have to have your team around.
Gotta have
right?
a good team. That's right.
That's
All right, let's talk about the final one for you so we can get out
of
of
a
here.
free agency.
One final most wanted man in America. This man's not in America, though, Joey. Who is it? It's Billy McFarland preparing
The Firefest
for
guy?
Fyre Fest 2, a.k.a. the Phoenix Fest.
Right.
Barrett,
From the ashes. Oh
roll the tape.
Hold on.
All good.
We're holding.
Mike's been sending me
TikTok
clips.
browser is always fun.
That's all good.
While you've been talking shit online, we've been building out an island in the middle of the Caribbean. In 6 days, 400 of us are going to experience the magic and beauty of Diamond Key and Utila. For the rest of you who don't have the balls to come, we'll be streaming live on pay-per-view Saturday,
it's coming up soon.
December 6th. Thank you for making my wildest dreams come true.
So Billy is back, and he will be live streaming the event this Saturday for $6.99. We might be tuning in.
Well, I mean,
we might have to tune in for that.
I'm really bummed. I have 2 shows on Saturday at Lost Church.
I have no plans this weekend, and I will be watching.
I feel like, you know,
I'm
it's
not paying
this,
money.
It's this Saturday, right, Mike?
This Saturday.
Yeah.
Do they have a
So
lineup?
you have to imagine he should be there by now, helping
think
set
He
up.
is there. He is there.
So why is he doing a green screen?
I don't
not
know
showing
what. Billy's insane.
What's up?
If you watch the TikToks from this guy, the comments are hysterical. He's off his rocker coming out of jail after what happened with Fyre Fest. But to give you the quick rundown, on September 30th, Billy makes his first announcement of the event. He promotes the ability to buy Phoenix coins, which is, of course, some bullshit here.
Yeah, of course.
To get
Some
in and
rug
stuff
pull.
like that. Tickets then begin on sale on October 8th for $500. We'll get you various things, as Billy likes to promote there. Then you can now stream the event for $6.99. We might be just clicking on that just to see what happens.
There's going to be
We
so many
have
people
to
on
just
TikTok
see
that are
what
going to break it
here.
down for you. I'm not
once
giving
a-
any money.
Has been promoting a sponsor to come and buy the main, like, logo area of the DJ area. He wants to wrap a helicopter so the headliner will fly in on the
Who's the
wrap
headliner? Do we
sponsor
know?
helicopter. French Montana.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
French Montana got paid a lot of money. to come
Has
to
French Montana confirmed
We will
that
see
he'll
if
be
French
there?
Montana shows up
This
or
is,
not.
this is the first French Montana has heard of this, I guarantee.
He
it.
was selling the golden ticket for $11,000 with naming rights plus a mystery treasure that he hid on
That's
the
actually
island.
like way cheaper than I would have expected.
Tickets are now $599 and include all access to the Phoenix main events on the Utila and Diamond Key. 3 meals per day across Friday through Monday. Water taxis between Utila and Diamond Key, and diving/snorkeling adventures and excursions.
My first thought,
Yes.
and Barrett, if you have a second, can you pull that up real quick and just pause it on the island itself?
Oh,
Yeah.
the weird fake island he has in the background here.
because I'm gonna say something
Yeah.
that's gonna be a little crazy right now. But this is my first
Tell me.
thought, and again, I don't have a sense of scale here. But he said 400 people are gonna be on this island.
400 people. Will be
This
on the
looks
Where
island.
the
like
fuck
it-
are 400 people?
Where the
gonna be?
fuck are 400 people gonna go on that? This
400
looks like it's a house on a small island. That,
Yeah.
by the
Yeah,
way,
is this the actual island
If
he
you
wants?
if you scroll a couple more on his, I think I linked you to it on that. Or if you just click on his icon,
he's
there.
got a couple over
He
there.
has he has a bunch of like people getting mad at him, like, Billy, you're promoting this, but you don't even have it built. It looks like he has officially built the one giant building, which will be the DJ area,
But, like,
right here.
where you could walk this island in 5 minutes. Where are 400 people gonna exist?
I think 400 people is going to be a pretty solid number on
But they
this.
have to be all like there. Like there must be just getting boated in,
Yes,
party,
they get-
and then boat out.
Yeah,
they're not
yeah.
This
staying
is
on
just
this
the
island.
party island, we'll call it.
Okay.
this.
Then my
And then
question
they
is
go
like,
out to Diamond Key to stay.
okay, so that I could see, but here's the other question I have:
Yeah.
is this island in an area where there are no laws? Because this smacks with they bought this island because it's like maritime. There's no law. It's like international territory.
Yeah.
So he can just take everyone's money, leave them there, and just abscond.
I believe they were off the side of Honduras. They're off like the side of Honduras over in the Caribbean, like he said. But I believe the main like country nearby is Honduras.
I look, you do whatever you want to do with your life, your safety, and your money. The real Nick Scarpino, the man who runs a business, has a wife that he likes to keep happy and is firmly in his 40s, says, do not go to this. Don't spend any money on this. This guy is a con artist. This is going to be a massive disaster. With that disclaimer out of the way.
Yes.
If you go to this, please let us know. Please let us know what your experience with it. We're gonna. If you're a Patreon supporter and you go to this, I want you calling in for the next happy hour because I gotta know how big of a disaster this is.
The other thing, don't pay for the pay-per-view.
Because
what'll happen is Mike will pay for the pay-per-view and he'll stream it.
I will be paying for this pay-per-view and I will stream
go
it.
Go to Mike's
have to see
Twitch
this.
channel on this weekend
because I sent Nick. I got the TikTok served up to me.
The guy who wanted to suck dick for the water.
The TikTok served up to me with the Firefest documentary.
So
when
funny.
Bad Billy walked up to that product manager and was like, "Hey, dude, you got to take
one for the team."
And he said, "I'm flying back and forth trying to help Billy out. I'm taking a lot for the team." And he looked at me. He said, "Billy." He said, "You got to suck dick for this water."
You gotta suck dick for
he
the
said,
water.
"I took a cold shower.
crazy.
I took a deep
I
breath.
put
I
the
said,
mouthwash
I'm
in."
about to suck dick for this water." And you're like, "This guy can't be allowed to do this."
He
again.
should not be allowed to do anything.
But here we are.
Not the guy we're talking about. We're talking about Billy. He should not be allowed to influence people or lead
No.
anything. He should be in jail still.
Here we are. Get ready.
I can't believe it's actually happening
Well,
in
it's
whatever
not-
way that it's happening.
It's not
currently.
Firefest 2, though, right?
It's
This
not
is-
Firefest 2. This is Phoenix Fest.
But my question
But are
is
they
like,
also trying to do Firefest 2 or no?
I don't know what happened to Firefest.
yeah, they were for a while, and I
thought
think
they
it
were
just
trying
fell
to
on
do
its
that,
ass
yeah.
because it was too close to the controversy of it all. But like, why a Caribbean island? Why any of this? Why not just do this at a place where people can easily get to in Florida? You know what I mean?
Because they want
Or off
to
the
lean
Keys.
into the opulence of it all, even though it's like
Yeah.
not. It's gonna end up jankier. Than.
It's gonna be terrible. I can't wait to see
I'm so
the
excited.
sandwiches that
There's
they have.
no
at this
way
place.
that this
Firefest was a
live
top
stream
tier
works.
time to be on the internet. You know,
You
so
would
I'm
need a
excited for
Kevin
another
out
op.
there fucking moving satellites, getting service dialed in. There's no way he's going to be able to live stream from this. If it's just going to be a phone.
There's no fucking way.
most.
No,
It
I
has
mean
to
you'd
be-
have to have a satellite truck
Yeah.
or a satellite boat that is up has a satellite uplink there, and you have to have. I mean, there's no power on this fucking place either.
There's
You have
no
to bring in.
way.
You have to understand, like we deal with this sometimes. We talk about like doing anything live. There's so many logistics, which is why we have a studio that has like
Permits.
all of these things built in. The second you have to go,
Permits, fire marshals.
bathrooms, fucking water,
Yeah.
food, everyone's gonna be on ecstasy in the goddamn Caribbean. It's gonna be hot as shit there. People are gonna die. Someone's gonna
Yes.
die at this thing. I don't want them to. I'm just saying, like, it's so dangerous that he's doing this. It's fucking crazy.
Matt
It should be
Batson
criminal.
in the chat. Phoenix Fest, do you read me? This is Sunburn. I am unarmed. We're cool.
Chris Angus sent me one. There is now a wanted list in
Arc Raiders?
Arc Raiders. It's a fake website that you go to. You type in
Oh,
your
How high up on that list are
It's
you,
a
buddy?
fake website that you go to, and you type in your gamer tag, and they make up like reports about you being a bad person on there.
That's so
you can like bring it up to
funny.
Andy and be like, "Look at SnowBikeMike's been reported 1,000 times. People say he's the worst."
It's called the Speranza watch list.
Yeah,
That's
Esperanza watch list.
amazing. And I got to tell you, over the weekend, I had a couple of my friends that I just randomly was talking to that have been playing Arc Raiders, and they're like, "Do you want to play?" And I'm like, "Honestly, dude, I don't want you to see me in that game." Because there's something about that
Yeah.
game that makes me toxic.
Yeah.
And his name is Snowbike.
You don't want to know about it. It's right.
That's a bummer that it's not real because
Yeah.
I think you guys, it would be so funny to do a stream to see how
If we
high
could
on
be
the
on that,
list
yeah,
you
yeah,
could get.
that'd be great.
I'm sure we could be number one, ladies and gentlemen.
Nick and Joey, that's all I got for you. That's in the
Those are
mind
some
of
great
Mike.
ones.
From a piss wall to Billy McFarland. That's what I got on my mind.
Mike,
Oh, man.
perfect. As always, you're perfect. Joey, thank you so much
Oh, yeah.
for dealing with that.
I
today.
learned so many things that I would, against my will, on this podcast. Thank God you were on the last week one with Greg because I would have walked off that one.
Oh, the Greg shitting his pants last week was. I mean, I'm always one to have something to say.
Yeah.
That one took me by surprise. That
Yeah.
one took my breath away. off
Yeah.
that one, literally. Folks, thank you so much for joining us on this week's podcast. We love you very much. Happy December. We hope you had a great Thanksgiving, and we hope you have really good holidays. But we will see you next week for another fun-filled, kind of funny podcast. Bye.